だね。これコピってほい。あ、そうそう。毎日球児見つけたのどこだったっけな。あ、閉まっちゃってるね。どこまでもあれ、後で思い出したけど、ルルユに座標したらいいよ。あ。
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
これなんか出たらまずいかな。命運再そうだな。だよな、こんだけ用心に締めてあるもんな。サンダースの妻ってこいつじゃなかったっけ。通れないんで、自分。
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
あれ、あ、ここから出るのか。睡眠薬とか落ちてないっすかね。まず地球儀だ。まあ最初見たしな。行きましょう。サンダーステイ。よしよし。Hi, Josie.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders? I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well. Look who's here.
わあわあ。あんまり出会わなかった人だ。
You know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
文字ちっちゃいな。なん
Well,
か
since
でか
this
くできんの
business has
か
got
な。
nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker.
設定でさ、ゲームかな、字幕オフにしたら話わからんよ。違うよ、そういうことじゃなくてさ、まあしゃあないといえばしゃあないんだけどさ、字幕ちっちゃくない？
This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday. I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
He started raving, screaming that a dimensional shambler had found him.
Oh, mercy, that story again. Why have him interned?
That was when he began to convulse and twist with pain. Or terror, it's hard to tell.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not really sure of what I saw, or what I didn't see. But it's best that you weren't there.
I should have been there. What you're
こい
telling
つの
me
服
is
なんかちょっとグラフィッ
outrageous.
クがおかしくなっちゃ
I
ってる
need
や
to
ん。
understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
With all due respect, Mrs. Sanders, it was you who sent him to this asylum, not me.
How dare you? What was I supposed to do, Detective? Upon seeing such a brilliant mind disintegrate in this way, waking with a start every night with him shrieking in horror, petrified before this accursed painting, unable to look away, until he managed to gouge his eyes out with his own hands. I should have listened to Dr. Fuller, let him intern him months ago. If I am to be condemned, it is because I did not act sooner.
I'm not here to condemn you, Mrs. Sanders.
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can't imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you are so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
お、押す押す。お、1ポイントもらえたぜ。ヤフー。なんか弾けるんだ、自分。
day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
お、サイン入った。うん。心理学。
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even? What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
お、やっぱピアノ反応するんだ。ここで
A house of artists. A house of artists.
こんだけピアノは。ん？
Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? He didn't want Sanders to have the painting. She must have felt devastated. She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why?
オカルトだ。
The Shambler. I need to see it.
お、学賞ゲッツチェック。人の家を物色する。まあ探偵ですね。開いてんじゃん。あれ開いてないんだよな。あれ鍵はいるね。いや、鍵は使うほどのもんじゃないと思う、きっと。
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Oh, that's it.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. It's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes. I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
Francis, I should never let them take you away. What have I done? Everything is my fault.
このバーバーの服さ、さっきからすげえボコボコになってるの。こいつだけグラフィック安定しなさすぎだろ。どうなってんねんこの服。ここかな。およ。
I could use one of those.
まあ水脈見つけた。人の水脈を持ってくのお前は。
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
はあ、まあ呪物はね、なすりつける。
An old diary.
握力。筋力無理やりいける
A strange Amerindian pendant.
持ってくなお前は。お前はそうやって人のものを物色し見るだけや普通。あお、リアクション。うわ、なにこれ。本を読むべきか。そりゃ読むべきだろう。別に何でもや。怪物ジムで正体不明生物百科事典的なものを実際するにして気がしてきた。マルウス・ベスティアルム第2巻。おお、なんだ今これ。だいぶ正気と下がったね今の。開いた。開いてんじゃん。サンダースのガロンの鍵。これがなきゃ開かないじゃん。
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
Hmm. こいつ話術あんま通じねえんだよな。
Another painting by Sarah Hawkins. One connected to the horrors I've discovered on this island.
What a surprise. I'm listening.
All's fair in love and war, I suppose.
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
ちょっと別の部屋をもうちょっと見てからにしよう。開いてないっすね。残念。でもっていうことはね、多分空気が出るんだよね。めんどくせえな。行くぞー。探すぞー。なんだこいつ。
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
うわ、マジっすか。これがあるってことは逃げるってことじゃー。やだ。
The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
「絶対あれやん。これ見よがしに置いてあるやん、お前。好きに別のもん見ようぜ。」
The public entrance to the gallery. The public entrance to the gallery.
通れなさそうだな。お、お寺が充電できる。
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
そら対抗するためやろうな。あー、絶対出てくるじゃん。これ見よがし置いてあるやん、あの絵。絶対あれじゃん。逆にあれ以外だったらなんなん？なんかさ、これ何これ。あ、なんだ、そういうこと？じゃあ見ますか。見たで進まないからね。空気ってどうなんだっけ。こいつはナイフ一本に撃退ってどういうことなの？悪いっすね。
What the hell was that? Touch it.
うい。おお、怖い怖い。はよ行け、はよあっち行け。 目悪すぎやろあいつ。くそー。くそ、どうすればクリアなんだあいつ。あいつ何すればクリアなの？逃げ切るのあいつから。わからん。やばい、ピアズくらい心臓鳴ってる。やべえやべえ。でも空気って比較的あんな感じなんだね。やばい、全然わかんない。めっちゃ怖い。やばい。何あれ。どうやって撃退すんのあいつを。 え、あ、そういうことか。わかった。だからあんな置いてあんのか。
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
ダメか、お前。ちょっと待って。探検で戦えるんじゃないのこいつって。操作説明が少なすぎるんだよな。ショーケースの左側の先に仮面、右側に開いた箱。その真ん中のちゃんと空気の絵に突き刺せば空気を倒すことができます。絵に突き刺すの？はあ。絵に突き刺すのか、それはわからんな。こいつがキーになってんのか。
What the hell was that?
うわ、やられた。割とパパッと走っていった方がいいかもしれないね。あいつクソ遅い。
What the hell was that? Maybe I can use use this dagger.
行くぞー。
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
どの担当かが分かんない。あ、ダメプですね。左側の部屋。利用君の部屋へ受賞ケースを追って仮面と開いた箱のある担当を回収しましょう。わからん。割と何回もやり直さないとこれ無理くせえで。こっちだよ、おいでおいで。
Maybe I can use this dagger.
わー、逃げろ逃げろ。誰開いた箱って。いや、どう見てもこれやろお前。ほんま目悪いな。
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
バカバカ。あ、ダメ臭いっすね。あれじゃないの？開いた方がわかんないんだよ。棚と黄金の像の間になるショーケース。ん？どれよ？全然わかんねえ。この子死にすぎでしょ、ちょっと。くっそむずいわ。ど どれのことだ。担当の入ったショーケース。ショーケースを割って仮面と開いた箱の間にある。もうすでに出てきてんの意味わかんねえ。
What the hell was that?
担当
Down. Maybe I can use this dagger.
みんなおぞましい。これかも。ダメでした。くそゴミだった。物は試し何でもやってみるもんだぜ。どれだよ。
I have to use a specific dagger. This dagger looks different.
お、入った。なんでおー、そういう感じかい。この時に正気が下がったからな。うおー、怖かった。
What's the matter with you?
怖かった。バカ怖かったぜお前。
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
何回死んだか分かったもんじゃねえ。分かるとか足りねえ。
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
I ran, screamed, broke a pane of glass. You were in the next room and you didn't hear a thing.
If I hadn't heard a thing, I'd still be in the other room. The door was blocked. I got in as soon as I could. I like to look after my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I still got things to settle with Irene.
あーくそやばかったわ。だって開いた箱があった。いや、わかんねえよ。あ、この部屋じゃねえな。はあ、くっそ疲れた。うん。この人の担当じゃねえよだとか言い出すのか。さすがに死にすぎたな。あら、もう死んでる。もう死んでる。14章まであんのこれ。すげえ長い。すげえ長いぜ。まだ半分だぜ。これすげえ変態だぜ。あら。
Where's the bookseller? Freud's The Interpretation of
夢
Dreams.
判断。
It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
これも医学書に入るんだ。またなんか隠れやすそうなとこだな。
An old diary.
夫人の牧師夫人の日記いろんなとこにありすぎじゃない？売ってんのこれ。さっきも見たよこの手記。ケースだ。ダークウォーターの歴史。てかこいつこんなに持ってたらこいつの荷物パンパンじゃねえか。アイテムポーチやばすぎだろ。すげえ音聞こえるんだけど。
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
This is a very medical落ちてんな。
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy
マルス
knowledge.
ベスティアルム。さっきのだ。投資から来たか意味で異次元間を行き来できる生物。神話動物。空は非に参考するものだ。指している神話に関する記述がない。ページは無限の図で覆われている。さっきからところどころ見たり見なかったりしてる人って誰だよ。そろそろこいつの正気度やばそうだな。同様。マレウス・ペスティアルムってそもそも何なんだろう。マジであんのかな。聞いたことがないな。こいつだけの書物っぽいね。
What happened here? Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
おお、最初からか。
Blood. Seems like amateur work. Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably. This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
失敗した。
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What killed all these animals? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Wow.
What the? Charles Hawkins? Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. Where did I see it? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
ああ、やばいもんやってるわ。
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
おほー。あ、ここ失敗したのは何だったんだろうな。 さあ目星。
What link did he find between
ルビ
Charles
ーの鍵の
Hawkins
ファイル。
and an old amulet?
中心の印を持つこの鍵のみがお前の精神を持つことができる。お前どうな触る秩序のメダルを模している。それ以外の旧支配者の力を押し返すための主体で中心におられた。チャールズ・ホティンが所有者であるエジプトの骨董商人から奪った証拠。さて、この表を伝えるギリの時代で、クラスの日ホーティンスのカイロ旅行の最終日で彼は死んだ。奪ってんじゃねえ。
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
すぐ睡眠薬出てくるな、こいつ。大好きかよ。
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
見つけな違いなく危険。最後の希望は私の願いを現実世界に存在して、これもそうしてもらうこと。誕生日の所有物を手にする。金庫の中で鍵番号の呼ばれる3本のシリンダーにある。ギリシャ世界で生命と学びが交わる場所に隠されている。この文語秩序は動員の協力で今度は想像の優越。シリンダーに文字が数字が折られている。この人は愛語のかつな道理だったみたいですね。私の詩は私の知識には可能な天才的領域を銀行の番号と冷やすことができる。だから私の友人同僚で見つかったニックでアミティチ教授に届けてほしい。巨大な知識庫である。あらまに危険な武器である。言うんですけど、しかるべきとを取ってくれ。私なたを見知ることもできるが、あなたと行動に不自由こともない。多分これでいいね。その前に拾い忘れの物がねえか。
A strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not
犬
touch
型
it.
のお守り。ハウンド。オカルトがどんどん上がってるじゃん、お前。バカか。開けれるか、これ。なんて書いてあったっけ。 リシェ語で生と学びが交わる場所。シャエテルスの森か。生と学びが交わる場所。うわ、なんかいっぱい手がかりある。
Arkham editions.
アーカム文書ね、ソロモンの中に。
How many volumes are there in this
コ
collection?
ースとほら。
Another volume by Arkham editions.
アーカム文書第8巻。マサーディ・レイクイン・パーティ・シュガーティ。
Arkham editions. Never heard of them.
アーカム出
How
版。
many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham editions. Arkham editions. Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham editions.
1、2、3、4、5。
Arkham editions. Never heard of them.
Hmm. 教養がないからわかんないな、ギリシア世界でとか言われても。
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
何冊ある ?1、2、3、4、5、6、7、7冊あるね。あともうちょっとあるじゃあ。うん、補充しとこう。シリンダーがあるけど、あった。
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them. And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
The Queen has little protection.
クイーンの守りっていうか、もうこれめっちゃ離れとるよね。 3か。はいの坂戸の守護者に。じゃあ3番目は9か7だな。としてもう1番目は
What did Drake say about this collection?
まあいいや。いろいろ見てみよう。ちゃんと整理しよう。
Drake talked about a particular volume.
ただピックワンダービーの詩集、悪夢の死と知られん。1908年です。出版でセンセーションも起こしたです。青いは若干18だった方が。
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
違くない？休館が法って言ってたよね。
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seems particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them. And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
知識のせい。
The Chalice of Knowledge.
1、2、3、4、5、5つ続いてるね。あ、いた。なるほどね。クイーンを守る兵士は3つ。アズオソラ9巻。海水砲ルビオ5つ。 はなんだ。またリバーサイド病院に送られたろこいつ。人の皮膚に包まれた。しょうがよ。探偵違うぞ。本を開けて帰れない。人が別の体に映し出された。ほんとよく人の皮膚で作りやがるな、あいつら。よくしょっちゅう人の皮膚で作ってるじゃん。なんなん。長い。ロードが長い。長い長い長い長い長い長い。木村長いっすね。よし。
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
触ったのか。
Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
あのマッドサイエンティストは呼ばなくていいだろう。
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know,
I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
後ろめっちゃ話しとるやん、よく見たら。
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations.
めんどくせえ。
And this
いやもうタ
transformation
イトル上
is
仕方ないけ
killing
ど。
him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Cowan, may I know what you're doing to my
それ
patient?
集団で来るからやだ
What I'm
んだよな。
How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man,
Cause
and the
don't
others
have
whose
it,
medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office. What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
フラーの事務所に入る。
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
これでみんなあんな持ってんの？
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
ピアーズ君お気に入り。
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, is that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
うん。
It's the old whaling station. See?
お、11時。
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
あ、
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out. I'll just sleep a bit more.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks. She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
あ、あ、さ
Could
し
this have been avoided?
アイリーン・サンダースの死んだ。あ、
Mrs. Sanders? Oh, God!
死んどるやんけ。
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
繋がってないけどそれ。まあいいや。
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors. Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
不眠症が多すぎる。
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
So, Doctor, What should we do with this patient?
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Hi, Yoshi.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
Alright.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Dr. Colden. Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory. Please, the fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
そうっす。仕方ないね。
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
多分今の部屋だね。トーマス・フラーって書いてある。とりあえず見れる部屋を見ておこう。
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
ドノバンを引きつける。ああ、なるほどね。なんか道具がいるね。
It's so unfair.
風呂だ。お、水が出てる。
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
これヒントなんだ。
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
トイレがうんぬん今言ってたよな。
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
トイレどこ？
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
I saw him, yes. It's always the same thing. They bring them up, without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is not our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him? Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Toilet どこだっけ？トイレトイレ。
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Toりあえず一通り見尽くしたかな。
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
水を止める。どっかにボイラー室の鍵があったな。
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait. Is everything all right, Ethan?
Yeah, I know I should go.
I will work.
Oh.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
道具か。なんか手頃なのあったかな。あ、開いてる。モンキーレンチ。いずー。
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
ごめんなす。申し訳ないっす。
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy. Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. But it's about the water.
本当に怒られてる。
What now?
It's off. It's not my fault.
Nothing is ever your fault. I told you.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Hmm? バイオハザードみたいなの仕掛けたな、お前。
I've unlocked something. Patient files.
やったぜ。
I was right.
ホーキンスのインタビュー？
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar illusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
目星2つ目。
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
First, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Why is Ethan on medication? The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came. Irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set them morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
What the la? 大目付きおる。
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
キュッキュッとかやんないのね。ほっほっほ。そういえばここでレンカッターのどっから出てきたんだあれ。わからんな。ていうか隠れるとこ多すぎん？ へえ。誰も来へんな。あ、ここか。あ、この扉は
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Or I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
さあ行こうぜ。よしよし。なんか変なの投稿してる。なんだこれ。9所。またリバーサイド病院？リバーサイド病院行き過ぎでしょ。
I pray that Colden is really here and alive.
old diary.
この日記どんだけ持ってんだよこいつ。ってかどっから入ったこいつ平然と前から入ったな。そうそう暗いからね。
What the? Fuller too.
みんな睡眠薬飲んでることにめっちゃ驚いてるじゃんこれ。うひー。だいぶ行ってきたな正気が。明るくしないと探すこともできへんな。
The Scylla is here, like in the vision. Colden came this way. Right. Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her. No! No!
また出てきた。
My God! What is happening to me?
なんだこれ。くそ。
What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else.
Hmm? いや無限に続いてるな。
What happened? Something has changed, but what?
Hmm, 閉じ込められた。 なんだ二面性。何を見せようとしている。おかしいね、このカンテラ消費しないね。 ヘリ早っ。なんだこれ。なんだ、何が足りない。カンテラの火を消すのはいかんよな。一回補充しよう。でもこの光が明らかにここを指してる。ちょっとカンテラの火なくなりそうっすね。 きいろいろやっていろいろ変化が出た気がしないこともない。捜索範囲が広がったって感じかな。勝手に復活してやがるぜこいつ。わかんないね。どっちかでしか見つけられないやつがあるんだろうな。この先に部屋なんてあったっけ？あれ、出られないっすね。あら、カンテラ切れちゃう。何事？あ、こっから入ったの？明らかにこっちに来いみたいな見た目してるよね。わかんない。とりあえずわかんないんでババーってカンテラ使っちゃって。 たこうきくん出てきた。なんでまだ何か足りないね。上だとなんかいるじゃねえか、ふざけんなよ。一回カンテラが死にそうなんでちょっと取りに行こうぜ。こっちでも出んのかな。こっちと出てないね。ああ、なるほどね。ルート確認か。パーテーションがいっぱいあるからこれを多分縦にしていくんだな。バー取ったとこで勝てる代物じゃない。やっぱりな。はあ、じゃあ行くか。
You are confronting powers that surpass you.
超える力に立ち向かう。一度戻りましょう。カンテラが足りない。補給用。 彼に見えないということは恐ろしいな。とりあえずブタカンテラがなくなっちゃった。ここに行くの？ルート確認しないとダメですね。あれ、ここって通れないの？この先を指してたな。ここだ。この先だ。あの部屋に入らなくてはならないな。おひょ、これ。おお、びっくりした。いきなり出てくんなよ、お前。うん。一通り見だな。
It looks like things are back to normal.
何やったんや今のは。クソびっくりしたよなお前。空気がめっちゃ出てくるじゃん。そこしかないんか。どうしよっかな。ここで終わっとこうかな今日は。